I'd like to appreciate the efforts of the conveyors of this conference. Being one of the newest members of our great party, I decamped from the SDP in the first quarter of the year 2022. And I was pretty lucky to contest for the Senate, the seat of the Senate, under this platform the very next year. So I would say that this gathering has been quite enriching, having been run through the history and the successes, and of course the challenges our party currently faces. I would appreciate if we have more gatherings of such nature, so that not just the history is shared, our ideologies and philosophy can also be endeared in our hearts. And this would actually in turn give room for growth, because in as much as many people they camp out of our parties due to the challenges we're facing, it's important to note that our gates, as our previous speakers have spoken, especially our party chairman has spoken, our doors and gates remain open wide. However, it's important that we define our party's ideologies and philosophies that will translate into formidable policies which we can sell. Over the weekend, I was privileged to receive thousands of decampees in Kogi Central. And I would say boldly that in the entire country, that has been, yes, they do say that politics is local. So I'm proud to say that inasmuch as our party has lost a number of prominent people recently in Kogi Central, we did win thousands of new decampees. And that stride was very simple for me. Mind you, I'm saying me because yes, we're here gathered at the national level, but politics is local. And we are all respective ambassadors of this party down home to our various communities. It was easy for me to achieve this feat because of my strides. Now, for the fact that I've been illegally suspended in the past 4.5 months, that didn't stop me from carrying out my functions as a senator and as a member of this party, because I see myself as an ambassador of the PDP. And at this point, permit me to regress a little bit to speak fondly of Professor Jerry Ghana. He's a man I've known for many years, and he's a man who has shared bonds with my late father. They attended the same school, which is presently known the Abdulaziz Atta Memorial College. Then it was called the Premier Secondary School of the Old Kaba Province, and then it changed its name to Okene Secondary School. That is the secondary school that 2 weeks ago, I was privileged to share 700 computers to the students of your alma mater, dear sir. And I did mention that politics is local. We are all ambassadors, and if we are on the agenda to recruit new members and to endear our party in the hearts of people, if we are trying to position ourselves as the party to beat or the true opposition in the 2027, then we must be very intentional in how we carry out this message is for the elected officers, whether you're a governor, you're a senator, you are a member of the House of Representatives, you're a member of the House of Assembly, you're a local government chairman. Every day leading to every week and every month to the 2027 elections are very critical. So we must be very intentional with what we do. Because while words are important, yet they are cheap, actions will take the fore in what we are going to sell to the new recruits of our party. So thank you so much. I will leave the remainder of my speech to the conversations that we'll have after this session. Thank you all so much, and it's an honor to be here.
Chairman, I wondered, because your time for acting has passed, and God has confirmed you, the convener, distinguished members of the PDP, we welcome you to this important meeting. In fact, this meeting is preparatory to the meeting of tomorrow so that we understand, we appreciate, and we try to solve some of the problems before we go to our main meeting. And I do believe that so far, without even getting to the main issues, that we have been able to resolve most of them. But many a times, if you don't look at your little history, you will be repeating the same problem. And I heard both the chairman and the chairman of Governors Forum have been very diplomatic and say, come back, come back. No, you don't invite nomadic politicians back to your place. These were people with a history of nomadism. If you recall, our major problem started probably 2013, 2014, when in nomadic life, your own selfish interest becomes more important than the interest of the people. So we need to understand that the lack of discipline has created this problem. We cannot keep on knowing that the black sheep in the family keeps on destroying whatever we're building, and then you say, come back. In fact, the most shocking time, the most shocking period was 2019. I'm happy that my chairman, Bukola Saraki, has found the light for not going like he did the last time. And I joked to them, I said, you are coming back. But because of the lack of discipline of the party, when we went to Port Harcourt, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 out of the 12 candidates, all were nomadic politicians. We need, and I was happy the member from House of Representatives was talking about reward and punishment. Our constitution is specific. You leave the party, you join the queue. The party is not just to win elections. The party is also to ensure the culture of sane, real, principled politics. So even if we don't win elections, but we are one united, principled party, we will be recognized. Please, let us pay attention to what we should be doing, rather than looking at those people who will never, ever think of you, but only think of themselves. We must create a party that recognizes merit, a party that recognizes the people who can do, a party that can unite the whole of the country. Not just individuals to make money, no, please. Let me conclude by saying, I want to recognize one person, Mr. Chairman, with your agreement. I think we agreed, I signaled you. The distinguished senator who has now come to symbolize principled and morally guided people. The senator of Central Kogi State. I don't know how many women will receive 500 million. Naam? You see? So anybody who can do that, you know, is a principled, a real person that must be relied upon. I therefore use this opportunity to appeal to our minority leader to ensure that the court decision is really upheld in the Senate. Thank you.
Be here to be part of this historic meeting. When I walk in and I saw the caliber of people that are here, and I felt good. And I said to myself, this is just the beginning. The issue, like the other speakers said, there is no party without issues. In PDP, what we realize is first in agreeing that yes, there's a problem. That's the first thing we did. And I'm happy having realized that there's a problem, then what next? The next is how do you go around solving these issues? And I believe with the way things are going, we're on the right path. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind us, Nigerians are looking up to us. Everywhere we go, the first thing they say, look, we're looking up to you. Please don't disappoint us. And for this reason, let's put all our differences, forget our differences. Let's build a stronger party in the interests of this nation. Believe me, with the way things are going, and within the next couple of months, we're able to put our house in order. Believe me, that will be the end of all the speculation and everything, and our party will be much more stronger than we can ever imagine. People are just waiting. So please, let's lay that path. I thank you, and I'm looking forward to a greater party, the People's Democratic Party. Thank you very much.